Hey guys, welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your source of aggregated cryptocurrency and blockchain news of the day. My name is Shamari Clark. Welcome. Today's stories, we've got three nice ones for you today. Wow. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Litecoin Cash, so all Litecoin Cash holders, listen up. Litecoin Cash suffered a 51% attack the other day, and we're going to get into that. Ripple holders, and I'm sorry about this, but Ripple has another lawsuit that came out today. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the lawsuit, which, let me tell you, Ripple holders, is actually a good thing. Is actually a good thing, and you're going to find out why later on. And then for you Tron holders out there, we know that a lot's been going on with Tron. They just released their mainnet. And so today they officially discontinued ERC20 token services, okay? So, and I'm going to show you how to make sure that you get your Tron mainnet coins and that everything's all right for you on that front. So, let's begin as usual. How do we do around these parts? It's Friday night in South Beach. I'm going to get loose tonight. All right, let's check this stuff out. All right, guys, so as usual, I give you the top 10. So we got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Litecoin, Stellar, Cardano, MIOTA, and Tron, rounding up the top 10. Trading has been a little bit light. Nothing's really been going on. 0.06% move, 0.45 move, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. IOTA up 2% today. Let's check out the rest of the market. Mostly red, but in the single digits red, low single digits. So it's looking pretty slow today. It didn't look like, oh, who are these guys? Mix in got 6.88. Who are these guys here? Digibyte got 5.84 today. Populous 3.15. You know what I like to look at though too? And let's check this stuff out. Let's check this shit out, motherfucker. All right, let's check this out, guys. All right. It's Friday in South Beach, so I've already been drinking. It's 6:30 in the afternoon. All right, now let's see who gained the most today. Let's check out who gained the most today. Bang! Buybox token 11% today. Dropbill 7.5. Mixin 6.88. Siacoin 6.78. And then as you can see going down there, so those are our top 10 earners of the day. So guys, that's how that rolls. If you own any of that stuff, well, looks like you're kicking some butt. Let's take a little peek down here. Oh, Digix Deo. They're going to be doing a coin. I'll be telling you about that. Ethereum Classic. So that's funny. Ethereum Classic is up 2.5 today. Oh, no. That's Litecoin Classic. All right. And IOTA. Anyways, ontology. There's been a lot of word of ontology teaming up with people today. All right. So let's get to the news of the day. Today's news, we have Litecoin Cash. Allegedly, the small cap altcoin suffers a 51% attack. Now, you remember last week we talked about Verge's 51% attack. There's been a lot of them going on in the altcoin world because it's so easy. It's so easy for these guys to do it for the smaller caps. So let's get into it. With all the media coverage surrounding double spend attacks in recent weeks, it appears that one such exploit, a 51% attack on Litecoin Cash, managed to slip through the cracks. Managed to slip through the cracks. In other words, look, I'm not getting in any conspiracy or anything, but it seems like the Litecoin Cash people, they were trying to hide this from us. They hid it from us. The alleged incident appears to have occurred on May 30th, days ago. Today is June 8th, 2018, May 30th, when a Russia-based cryptocurrency exchange Yobit tweeted that it had identified a 51% attack on the coin, which forked away from Litecoin in February, but has struggled to gain traction in the months since. If you guys have been here since February, which probably not, because no one ever watched this when I first started it, but we did the Litecoin Cash hard fork. You can go back in the videos and check out our hard fork action. We murdered that. Pop, pop, gave it the business. Got our forks. So Litecoin Cash developers appeared to allude to the attack in an announcement published the following day, adding that they are discussing a range of strategies to prevent similar incidents. We're currently investigating. So what the Litecoin team said was, the development team said was, we're currently investigating consensus-based strategies for increased protection against hash rate-driven difficulty manipulation attacks. Some options may include POS, proof of stake ideas. Our 0.16 code base is otherwise ready to go. So along with increased network protection will come great features such as a native BEC 32. Litecoin Cash's developers further said that while a long-term fix will likely require a hard fork, users should wait at least 100 blocks before feeling confident that a transaction has been confirmed and cannot be reversed by a malicious miner. So if you're messing around with Litecoin Cash right now and you're doing some transactions with it, wait 100 blocks at least, and wait till your stuff's confirmed. And then they say again, the developers say again, as our network protection features will likely mean a hard fork, we will continue to communicate throughout development to ensure that all core nodes, pools, exchanges, and the entire community is ready to update when the time comes. In the meantime, though, we urge everyone to wait 100 plus blocks before treating transactions as confirmed. So it sounds like they're going to hard fork here. Let's get closer. Sounds like they're going to hard fork here. And we'll be there to catch that hard fork. And I will, you'll be notified right here. This is where you're going to get your information on this hard fork. And we're going to get our tokens from it. We're not letting anything go to waste around these parts. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm about to start giving you guys some airdrop action. Look, this crypto world, there's too many ways to make money. So we got level 1. Let me talk to you. Let's talk together as friends. Look, guys, I have this crypto world divided into 3 parts, but it's all for making money. I'm a trader. You know that. I'm an investor. That's what I do. My money makes me money. And so I'm not playing games with this blockchain shit. Okay, let's get real. And this crypto crap. So let's not bullshit each other, okay? Level 1, I buy and I hodl. So I've got a shit ton of crypto, and I keep it on those little Ledger Nanos, S's, Ledger Nano S's, and those are warehoused in my my bank, the box I have. What do you call that shit? Safety deposit box. So it's in my safety deposit box. But there's other ways to make money. And remember that hard forking shit we did? We forked some shit earlier in the year. Made a little bit of loot. I'm still hodling that. I'm still hodling. But, you know, you guys made some loot. Good. Level 3, though, is this new shit called airdrops. And I'm going to drop that shit on you guys this week. That's deep. It's free coins. And it's from blockchains that are about to come out. Right? So you get these free coins just for sort of advertising them. They pay you to advertise them a little bit. You know, a little Telegram post here, a little Facebook post there, a little tweet here. And then, boom, they give you their free tokens. And while they're not on exchanges or anything yet, you never know. You never know. Like, there are hundreds of these airdrops. We're going to do them all right here on Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. And we're going to be making money off those. We're going to get into those. So stick around for more episodes of this. But that airdrop stuff is what we're about to do next. That's the other way we're going to make money. So we make money buying and hodling. We made money doing the hard forks. Earlier in the year, we did the Callisto coin. We did the Ethereum Classic. We did this Litecoin Classic. We did all those. But we're going to get in these airdrops, which are going to give us coins pretty much daily, it looks like. Like, these guys just keep dropping airdrops. As long as they do, well, I'm going to report them, and we're going to take them. You never know. One of these guys, if we do 50 airdrops, you do 50 airdrops, if 10 of those bad boys actually, turn out to be something, wow. Loot, baby, loot. So that's what we're going to do around these parts, all right? So let's get back to the news for the day. That was just a quick update because actually I'm excited about that, man. I'm really excited. I built my accounts and everything for that, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. And we're going to get free coins. You don't have to spend a penny. You don't have to spend not one penny. You're going to get these coins. Whether they're going to be worth anything or not, we'll see later down the road, 2020, 2021. A couple years from now, we'll see if they pan out. So, as CCN reported, a number of smaller cap altcoins have been hit by a 51% attack or other similar attack in recent months, including Bitcoin Gold, Monocoin, Zencash, and Verge, at least twice. We did the Verge ones and the Zencash one. This is possible because the cost of deploying these attacks is often shockingly low for small proof-of-work coins, and exacerbated by the fact that the cloud mining providers allow users to rent hash power for a limited period of time as short as an hour, reducing the financial risk associated with attempting such an attack compared to that of a large cap cryptocurrency. Like Bitcoin, which, given the relative dearth of available cloud mining hash power, would require an attacker to make a significant amount of loot investment to even just do that. So the good news for ordinary users is that you can only lose funds in a double spend attack. So here's the good news, guys. It started as bad news, and then I rambled there in the middle, but here's the good news, folks. That you can only lose funds in a double spend attack if the attacker makes a payment to you directly, and that payment is later reversed in the chain reorganization as the chain is reorganized. So if you have Litecoin Cash, understand there was a 51% attack, but as long as the attacker isn't your buddy and sent you coins, we're all good to go. But just to know that, and so let me read on a little bit more. However, so the users, us, we don't face any economic loss, but the coin's reputation goes down, and then it raises questions about the blockchain's security, immutability, and its long-term viability. So that's why I brought up this. I brought up this for Litecoin Cash holders to hodlers to just understand what just happened. And that's what we're about. We're about news, right, and information. So got to give you the good information. So there it is. Shit. Another lawsuit against Ripple. All right, guys. Now, we talked about this a few videos ago. I explained to you that right now, what the regulators are doing, they're trying to decide whether these currencies, fuck's sakes, figure out whether they want to classify these cryptocurrencies as securities, which means stocks, or commodities, which means like gold or silver or something like that. Excuse me, guys. And so that's what's been going on right now. And so this guy's trying to, I will read it, but there's a guy that's trying to, well, this is the second one, trying to sue Ripple over the XRP token. Now, remember, Ripple and XRP are two different things. We call XRPs Ripples because the company Ripple put them out, but they're not actually called that in the legal world. right? Like when the lawyers come to town and there's a problem, they're like, it's not called Ripple. It is really literally XRP, right? And Ripple Corporation, Ripple Labs Corporation, Incorporated, which is technically the name of the Ripple Corporation, is a whole other entity. So let's just get into this. Distributed ledger startup Ripple has been named in yet another lawsuit to the XRP cryptocurrency court records show. Investor Vlad Zakynov filed a class action lawsuit on Tuesday naming Ripple Labs XRP2, the company's licensed money services business. CEO Brad Garlinghouse and 25 anonymous persons as defendants. The complaint was submitted in the Superior Court of California in the county of San Mateo, just outside of San Francisco. I used to live in San Francisco. San Mateo is like just across the water. Zakhanov's claim centers around the allegation that the XRP token is a security controlled by Ripple. The suit states that Zakhanov bought XRP in January 2018 and was damaged thereby. He argued in the complaint, XRP, despite its name as a token, is actually a security under California law. In particular, 1. Ripple uses the funds it raised from the sale of XRP to fund its business ventures. The company indiscriminately offers XRP for sale to the public at large. And count 3, plaintiff and the class, as defined herein, are effectively powerless to control the success of Ripple and XRP. And 4, plaintiff and the class members' investments is substantially at risk and without security. Now, so let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys a little something about how it works in the law, okay, and how the government's looking at stuff right now. It's true. It's true. The government's asking what are securities and which are commodities. I explained that to you a couple videos back. And this is what the guy from, I'm going to paraphrase this. I should have brought up the article, but I'm going to paraphrase this. The chairman right now of the SEC says a security is if I buy a share or buy something, a part of your company, and then you use those funds to create a business, that is a security. That is a share of a company. Whereas Bitcoin and Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, they're not companies, right? They're just a bunch of code monkeys, not being rude, but just a bunch of coders, developers getting together because they just like this whole fantasy about having, what do you call this? Some libertarian society and all that kind of stuff. But they're not a company. It's not a company. There is no head office of Bitcoin. There's no head office of Ethereum, right? It's more just of a collective of folks adding their skill set to the mix and creating a vision that they have, right? And so that's different than a security, which is a security is, this is what the guy, I think his name is Clayton. He's at the SEC. What he said was, you define a security by, I give you money, you build an enterprise with it, and then you guarantee me a return on my investment. That's a security. In his eyes, right? We'll see what the lawyers say and all that and how Congress does it, and argue about it, but that's how it's going down right now, okay? So a spokesman for Ripple strongly pushed back against the idea that it was a security. This is just, and then what he said was, this is just another example of an extortionist bringing forth an opportunistic suit that lacks merit. We feel confident that the claims regarding XRP are completely unfounded both in law and fact. The representative said a request for comment sent to Zakhanov's attorney was not immediately returned. The news comes just days after CoinDesk reported yesterday, I talked to you about that yesterday, where I gave you that one. The Security and Exchange Commission's officials, that ex-chairwoman of the Security and Exchange Commission, Mary Jo White, and enforcement head Andrew Currency, they used to work. They are lawyers that used to work for the Securities and Exchange Commission. Well, guess what? They are now representing Ripple Labs in the other class action, in the other lawsuit that I read earlier, or a couple days ago. So go back to read about that one against this guy, Ryan Coffey. The case also alleged that XRP is a security, and court records show that the case is still ongoing. So we'll see how that goes. And so I'm going to put a link in the description of this video, and you can then actually just read the lawsuit. Here's the lawsuit right here. Actually, I can just go slowly, and you can read. You can pause all you want. Anyway, that's a big old lawsuit. All right, and so last and but not least, Tron officially is discontinuing its ERC20 token services. Tron Foundation on June 7th announced on their Twitter page that they're discontinuing ERC20 services for Tron official website. In the light of this mainnet officially separating on June 25th, 2018 updates and TRX migration process, the services for the ERC20 of the website are being terminated. Now, the actual mainnet goes live on the 26th. So you have time to keep putting your Tron on like buying Trons and putting them on exchanges now till then. But then after that, and remember, put your Trons on an exchange. Do not put it on a hardware wallet or anything like that. On May 9th, Justin Sun, he's the CEO of Tron, said T minus 21 days till the mainnet. We'll be graduating from the Ether platform. Ether was just a prelude for Tron. He also stated that from today, the last day, we're no longer supporting ERC20 tokens, and in the future, we will compete with Ethereum as a DApp distributed app platform. We'll compete face-to-face, and he's going to explain later why they believe that Tron will surpass Ethereum in the future. And so he just said they've discovered bottlenecks and stuff in Tron, and they want to make it better with higher transactions per second. And so, but the main focus of the story is that Tron will no longer be servicing the ERC20, and just get your stuff ready to transfer to the mainnet. All right, guys. Well, that was my doorbell. I got to go. But let's look back at our top 10 market caps of the day. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Litecoin, Stellar, Cardano, IOTA, and Tron. Guys, I'm glad you came. I always love doing this for you. Thanks for coming out. Please click the subscribe button that's going to appear down over here somewhere. It's the node token with our name on it. And hope to see you here again. I'll see you Monday. Stay tuned. We're going to be dropping airdrops, making daily money. Now I got to go. Someone's at my door. It's been great having you. It's been a fun week. Thank you very much for coming. This is as always, Shamari. Out. Have a good one. Ciao.